New at 4:30, making it easier for people with disabilities to vote. Today, the Arc of Monroe held an accessibility tour. Voters practiced using the new electronic voting machines and had the chance to register to vote. News 10 NBC's Aaron Mahin joins us live from the Monroe County Board of Elections. And Aaron, what did you hear from people at the event today?
Right, so local primaries are just coming up at the end of this month here. About 15% of Monroe County's population identifies as having a disability, so voters in this population could face difficulties without proper accessibility and support. But today they had the chance to both register to vote and try their hand at using those new electronic ballot machines that rolled out earlier this year.
We're here today to just say hello.
Assembly member Jennifer Lunsford's office partnered with the Monroe County Board of Elections and the county clerk's office to bring voters with disabilities greater accessibility to voting. A mobile DMV helped register voters and had a station set up to get them IDs. Assembly member Lunsford spoke to people about what kind of accessibility is available to them ahead of this month's primaries, and she also touched on the importance of the new voting machines.
And what's great about these machines, especially for our people here at the Arc, is all of the accessibility is built in. There's a support for the visually disabled, for the hearing disabled. If you need the font to be bigger, you just poke a button. If you need to change languages, you just poke a button. It's all built in. You're not going to have to ask for additional support or other things to be set up. It's all right there in one machine.
Voters asked both Lunsford and a representative from the Board of Elections questions as they came up, and then they had the chance to actually try using the new machines. I spoke to Dominic Pelosi. He voted for the first time a few years ago and says that it was confusing. He thinks the electronic machines will be helpful to voters with disabilities because they won't have to get a new ballot if they make a mistake.
I think it's important for people with disabilities to be able to vote because this is supposed to be the United States. Everybody's vote is supposed to carry weight. If you just ignore the disability population, you're missing out on a huge segment of people who should be voting.
I'm standing just outside the Board of Elections office here in Monroe County. It's right behind me. They say that these new electronic machines are going to save the county nearly $250,000 each election year. And that's mainly because now they don't have to print out an individual ballot for each voter, which may or may not get used. Instead, these machines only print out a piece of paper when a vote is cast. Live in downtown Rochester, Aaron Mahin, News 10 NBC.
Thank you, Aaron. And the deadline to register to vote in local primary elections is June 14th. That's a week from Saturday.